Most people are lazy.
Who are you right now?
Try to be useful.
You rise and fall and rise and fall.
Is procrastination.
Are you getting better every single day? That's the question.
Millions of people worldwide, especially teenagers, experience extreme laziness. The World Health Organization conducted a survey, and its research findings prove that teenagers globally are not moving enough. Some people choose to be lazy because it's incredibly easy and requires minimal effort. However, not everyone realizes that being lazy can complicate their lives in every aspect. The cost of laziness. Laziness can trigger feelings of depression, anxiety, and stress. If someone is inactive or doesn't engage in activities that trigger endorphin hormones, they are at risk of experiencing mental health issues.
Don't you think that's funny?
Not only mental health, but also physical health can be affected by laziness. Being lazy reduces our physical activity, which can lead to various health problems such as obesity, decreased strength and physical fitness, and an increased risk of heart disease and diabetes. Moreover, you may experience sleep disturbances. Lazy individuals tend to spend more time in front of the TV or gadgets than engaging in other activities. Spending too much time on these activities can disrupt your sleep patterns. Lack of sleep can cause decreased energy, mood disturbances, and even increase the risk of dangerous chronic diseases. In addition to threatening physical and mental health, laziness also has a detrimental impact on your life, especially your career. You who could have been a doctor, fail because of your laziness to study. You who could have been a content creator, fail because of your laziness to learn the necessary skills. Many dreams fail due to laziness, and a lot of time is wasted on idleness. In the end, laziness and avoiding difficult tasks will lead you to real-life difficulties. Difficulties in social relationships, economic, and struggles to achieve your desires.
Fuck you!
What are you gonna do now?
Don't worry, I can't be bothered. You're not worth the trouble it would take.
Your ability to access everything in the world becomes limited due to financial issues.
This tour, I'm going to show you guys with $2 million.
$450,000, yes, that means I've still got over $550,000.
Living in captivity persists if you continue to be lazy. Even getting out of bed becomes a struggle for the lazy.
If you can live a useful life, that is a good life.
I used to be lazy too, and I'm sure almost everyone in the world has felt lazy at some point. But there was one incident that made me realize that laziness truly complicates my life. It happened one night when I felt lazy to go to the kitchen just to wash my hands. I decided to use the nearby water gallon to wash my hands. Unbeknownst to me, my portable dispenser's battery had died. So I attempted to pour the water by lifting the gallon, causing it to spill on the floor, dirtying the room. Now the problem became more complicated. I had to clean my room, and in the end I still had to go to the kitchen to get water. This time my task became even more extensive because I had to clean the room. Afterward I reflected and realized that my workload increased due to my laziness in going to the kitchen. If only I had chosen to wash my hands in the kitchen and overcome my laziness from the beginning, my task wouldn't have become more extensive. From this story, we can learn that initially seeking shortcuts and ease due to laziness will complicate your life in the future. This can serve as an example for us that laziness would bring more problems than before. Because of laziness in exercising and maintaining a healthy diet, might face complications from certain diseases in the future. Laziness in learning new useful skills limits your ability to secure a job, or worst case scenario, you might not get a job at all, losing out to others with skills. In the end, you could find yourself on the streets as a beggar. So what causes laziness? The answer lies in habits. You've grown accustomed to being lazy and avoiding challenging tasks, yet difficulties can help you grow stronger. All of this occurs due to the influence of technology's advancements, which simplify our lives. Using technology isn't inherently wrong, but the problem arises when we overuse it, forgetting that excess in anything is detrimental. Anything in excess, be it excessive vitamins, can lead to vitamin poisoning. Excessive money circulating in society can cause rampant inflation. Sometimes people spend their entire day on smartphones without a clear reason, which isn't good for them. If we constantly rely on technology for everything, it makes us dependent on it. While technology is accessible, you'll be fine. However, in situations where you can't access it due to certain reasons or incidents, you might experience a shock effect because your life suddenly changes drastically. Some people might struggle to adapt in such situations. I'll say it again, using technology isn't wrong as it brings many positive benefits to our lives. However, we need to regulate when we use it and when we should stop. You can open YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. But make sure before opening them, you establish your purpose. Why are you opening that app? Is it for learning, seeking inspiration, staying updated, or just for fun? Once you've determined your purpose, remember it when you open the app. Stick to your initial goal and set a time limit for it. Avoid distractions and stay focused on your original purpose. Focus on the goal you set and remember that your time on the app is limited because you've set a time boundary. Therefore, utilize every second wisely to achieve your initial objective. This is a method you can use when using social media. You just have to make it a habit for it to work. The solution to overcome laziness lies in changing your habits, which can be both easy and challenging. Most people find it difficult to change their habits. There are many methods you can use to alter your habits. One of them is from James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, which proves that real change comes from the combined effect of hundreds of small decisions. Through the concept of atomic habits, he explains 4 principles of behavior change. Make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Change starts with awareness of existing habits. Here's an explanation of these 4 principles. First, make it obvious. When forming a habit, you can start by making it obvious. Clearly define the time and place, prepare the necessary items to perform the task, so they are always visible. This prevents forgetting, skipping, or delaying plans we've made. For example, I will study at home at 8 a.m. For this, you need to prepare everything in advance, such as a laptop, books, pens, highlighters, and even water, so you're fully prepared. Second, make it attractive. Humans have hormones, including dopamine, that can increase desire. This can be utilized to boost our enthusiasm for positive habits. For instance, reward yourself for completed tasks, such as I will attend a concert tonight, which is a desire, but only after finishing client work, which is a need. Alternatively, you can listen to your favorite podcast while on the treadmill. It's the anticipation of enjoyable experiences that motivates our reactions. Third, make it easy. The idea is to make habits as easy as possible for long-term benefits. Make these habits comfortable. For example, it's easier to exercise if you follow an aerobics video on YouTube. than having to go to a gym. Moreover, you might be more inclined to go to the gym if it's nearby and easily accessible. Fourth, make it satisfying. We are more likely to repeat behavior when the experience is satisfying. One of the most satisfying feelings is the sense of progress.
Hi, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!
Monitoring habits is a simple way to measure progress. For example, after completing a series of exercises, I will note my progress in my workout journal. Habits form through cues, cravings, responses, and rewards. This concept emphasizes the importance of making habits obvious with clear time and location, making them attractive through rewards, making them easy by reducing barriers, and making them satisfying by experiencing success. You also need to understand that habits shape your identity, where changing habits changes your beliefs about yourself. For example, if you're accustomed to playing soccer, you might identify as a soccer player. If you enjoy playing music, you become a musician. It doesn't have to reach a professional level. By making it a part of yourself, it becomes your identity. However, if you aim for a professional career, you must get used to learning the challenging aspects required. The ultimate rule in behavior change is that actions with immediate rewards tend to be repeated, while those resulting in immediate punishment are avoided. By focusing on small habits, even just one improvement each day, and following the 4 principles of behavior change, over time, you can create significant changes in your life. After understanding the consequences, causes, and ways to avoid laziness, it's entirely possible for you to overcome your tendency to be lazy. You just need to start implementing these changes. Stop endlessly searching for motivation and simply do what you need to do. Most motivations often confuse your brain about where to begin, leading to inaction. The key to making any knowledge beneficial to our lives is by applying it, not just listening to it. At the very least, if you've applied one thing you've learned from this video, only then should you move on to watch my other videos.